You are welcome to today's lecture under the Use of English series for JAMB UTME, episode 5. This lecture is focally designed for UTME candidates. Today's topic is English tenses. Do not forget to enable your landscape view or maximize your screen. The icon is usually located around here. Just tap on it and maximize your screen so that you have the best experience. Outlines: definition, classes, aspects, and types of English tenses. Examples of tenses usage. Practice exercises from WAEC and JAMB/answers. Quick recap. You will learn the above in this lecture, and I wish you good luck. English tenses. Tenses are verb forms that show when an action happens in the past, present, or future. It's a verb form that shows when an action happened. It can either happen in the present, in the past, or in the future. Moving on. Classes of tenses. English tenses are grouped based on time and aspects. English tenses are grouped based on what? Time and aspect. Have that at the apex of your mind. The first is grouping under the time, which is present, past, and future. This is the grouping under time, present, past, and future. Okay, moving on, let's look at the aspects. The aspects of tenses. Under the aspect of tenses, each time class has 4 aspects as follows. So each of those time classes we earlier listed has 4 aspects, which we are going to list here and define. The first aspect is simple. This aspect means general facts. It's a fact or completed action. Okay, that's what it means. Number 2 is continuous, which means progressive. It means ongoing. Something is happening. It's happening currently. Number 3 is perfect, which means completed actions related to another time. It's a completed action related to another time. Perfect continuous is the 4th. Perfect continuous. Ongoing actions up to a point in time. Ongoing actions up to a point in time. That's the action travels or spans across time. That's perfect continuous. Moving on. Number 1. So we are treating the present tenses now. Forms of present tenses. The first is present simple. Remember we said each of the time class has 4 aspects each. We are dealing with the first aspect now. Present simple. Structure. How does it look? What does it look like? Subject plus base verb. That's what you have in a present simple tense. Subject plus base verb, okay? Add s for he/she/it. Use fact to state fact. Routines, your normal routine like a routine, what is always done, okay? General truth. So just know it's for facts and routine. You know what fact is? Fact is something that is proven to be true, okay? That is proven to be true. There is an evidence to it. That's fact. Let's look at the example under the simple present. It said, she walks every day. She walks every day. The subject here is she. The base verb is walks. Remember the component or the structure. Subject plus base verb. Subject is she. Base verb is walks. She walks. So walks. Walks is a simple or present simple tense. Or you can say simple present tense or present simple tense. Whichever way you put it. But make sure that you have the aspects and the time. Okay? Walks here is the simple present tense or the present simple tense. Moving on. The second under the present tense. Remember we are still on the present tenses. Okay? The second is present continuous. Present continuous. Okay? The second form. What is the structure? The structure is subject plus am/is/are. Any of them plus verb ending in ing. What is it used for? Actions happening now or around now. Actions happening now or around now, meaning that occurrence, like current occurrence, something is happening at present. That's when we use the present continuous tenses. Example of present continuous tense is they are studying for exams. They are studying for exams. What's the subject? Remember the structure. Subject, am/is/are, and a verb, ing verb. Subject, they is the subject, are is a verb. You know the kind of are that follows it. Either am, is, or are. And here we have are. Then studying, which is the ing verb, okay, for exams. Moving on. Number 3, under the present tenses, we have the present perfect. The present perfect tense, okay. What is the present perfect tense? The structure, what is the structure like? It has a subject plus have/has plus past participle. What is it used for? Actions with present relevance or just completed. Actions with present relevance or just completed. Any action that have a present relevance or an action that you just completed, it has not been long ago that you just finished that thing. That's when you use the present perfect tense, okay? Let's look at the example. I have finished my homework. When you look at this sentence, it contains the structure, which is the subject. Look at it here. The have/have. Look at it here. This one has have. Okay. Then the past participle, which is finished, is a past participle. So making this a what? A present perfect tense. I have finished. I have finished. So have finished is a present perfect tense. Moving on. Under the present tenses, number 4, the fourth one, we have the present perfect continuous. The present perfect continuous. What is the structure like? Subject, it has a subject. It has have/has been. Have or has been plus a verb ending in ing. What is it used for? Actions started in the past and still continuing. So the action is started in the past, but is still ongoing. Example, he has been reading for 2 hours. He has been reading for 2 hours. The action was started in the past, reading. He started reading in the past, but he is still reading. And he has been reading for 2 hours. The time frame, duration of his reading to current is 2 hours. Okay, so let's look at the structure. Subject, look at the subject here. He, have/has been. Here we use has been. Has been. Has been was used. And you can see another sentence having the have. But here has been was used. Then reading, which is the word, the verb ending in ing. Look at it here, reading. This is a present perfect continuous tense. Hope I made myself clear. I think I did. Moving on. So we are done with the present tenses. We are going to see the past tenses next. Remember, each of the time class has 4 aspects. We just finished the 4 aspects of present tenses. So we are moving over to past tenses. Forms of past tenses. Number 1, the first form is present simple. And what is the structure? Subject. It has a subject plus past verb, which is a past tense verb. A subject plus past verb. So what is it used for? Completed actions in the past. An action that has been completed in the past. That's when you use the past simple tense. Example, they visited Paris last summer. They visited Paris last summer. Let's look at the structure. Does it have a subject? Yes, it has. They is the subject. Does it have a past verb? Yes, it has. Visited is a past verb. They visited is a past simple tense. Moving on. The second form of past tense is the past continuous tense. Number 2, the past continuous tense. What is the structure like? It has a subject. It might have either was or were plus a verb ending in ing. What is it used for? Ongoing action at a past time. Ongoing action at a past time. So the time for the action has passed and the action is still ongoing. For example, I was watching TV at 8 p.m. I was watching TV at 8 p.m. So let's quickly look at the structure. Does it qualify to be called a past continuous tense? Does it have a subject? Yes, it has. I is the subject. Does it have was/were? Yes, it has. Was is here. Does it have a verb ending in ing? Yes, it has. Washing is the verb ending in ing, making this I was washing a past continuous tense, or was washing is a past continuous tense. Hope I made myself clear. Didn't I? Hope I did. Moving on, the third form of past tense is the past perfect tense. What is the structure like? It has a subject plus had. It also has a past participle, okay? What is it used for? Action completed before another past action. An action that was completed before another past action. Before another past action. You started two actions, one first, the other second, but one was completed before the first one. Let's look at the example. She had left before I arrived. She had left before I arrived. Let's look at the structure. Does it have a subject? Yes, it has. She. Does it have had? Yes, it has had. Does it have participle? Yes, it has past participle. Arrive is the past participle. Had arrived is a past perfect tense. She had left before I arrived. Had arrived is a past perfect tense. Moving on, number 4, under the past tenses, the fourth form is past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. And what is the structure like? It has a subject, it has had been, and it has a verb ending in ing. Action that was ongoing before another action passed the action. For example, they had been walking, had been walking all day before they rested. They had been walking all day before they rested. They had been walking all day before they rested. Let's quickly look at the structure if it aligns with the structure of past perfect continuous tense. Subject, does it have a subject? Yes, it has. They is the subject. Does it have had been? Yes, it has had been. This is had been. Does it have verb ending in ing? Yes, it has. Walking is the verb ending in ing. Had been walking is a past perfect continuous tense. Had been walking is a past perfect continuous tense. We are done with past tenses. Now we are moving over to the future tenses. Let's see the future tenses next. Remember, we just treated the 4 aspects of past tenses. Let's treat the 4 aspects of future tenses. Let's look at the forms. Forms of future tenses. Number 1, future simple tense. What is the structure like? Subject, it has a subject, it has will plus a base verb. Uses or use is used to promise or make decision or make predictions. To promise, to make decisions, to make predictions. For example, if you want to guess now or you want to make a promise or something that you feel is likely not going to occur in the future, use the future simple. Example, I will call you later. Let's look at the structure if this sentence aligns with the structure of future simple tense. Does it have a subject? Yes, it has. I. Does it have a verb? Yes, this will. The verb is a kind of verb or it's a future verb. Will. Does it have will? Yes, it has. Will. Does it have a base verb? Yes, it has a base verb. This is the base verb, call. I will call you later. This sentence is in a future simple tense. And will call is a future simple tense. Moving on. Number 2, under the future tenses. The second is the future continuous tense, and the structure entails having a subject plus will be plus verb ending in ing. What is it used for? Action that will be ongoing at a future time. So action that will happen in future time or something that is going to go on in future time. For example, you are just you know that you will go to school tomorrow. Okay, you will go to classes tomorrow. Okay, or you are going to attend our Use of English series class tomorrow or next tomorrow. So in such situation, you use the future continuous tense. Okay, let's look at the example here. The example says, he will be traveling at this time tomorrow. He will be traveling at this time tomorrow. Let's look at if this sentence meets up to the structural criteria of the future continuous tense. Does it have a subject? Yes, it has. He is the subject. Does it have will be? Yes, it has. Will be. It has will be. Does it have a verb ending in ing? Yes, it has a verb ending in ing, which is traveling. He will be traveling at this time tomorrow. This sentence is in a future continuous tense. And the future continuous tense here is will be traveling. Will be traveling is the future continuous tense. Moving on, still under the future tenses, the third, future perfect tense. What is the structure of a future perfect tense? Subject plus we have plus past participle. You must see it in the sentence. What is it used for? Action that will be completed before a future point. Action that you tell yourself that, or that you state that in so time I must have completed this action. So let's look at the example. By 5 p.m. I will have finished my report. By 5 p.m. I will have finished my report. Let's look at if this sentence or this example meets up with the structural criteria of future perfect tense. Subject, does it have a subject? Yes, it has. By 5 p.m. is the subject. Does it have will have? Yes, it has. This is will have. Does the sentence have past participle? Yes, it has past participle, which is finished. Finish is a past participle of finish. By 5 p.m. I will have finished my report. This sentence is in future perfect tense. Will have finished is a future perfect tense. Will have finished is a future perfect tense. Have I made myself clear? Moving on. The fourth and final form of future tenses. Future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous. What is the structure of a future perfect continuous tense? It has a verb, it has will have been, and it has a verb ending in ing. The structure says it has a subject, it has will have been, and it has verb ending in ing. What is it used for? Duration of an action upon to a future point. Duration of an action when you are trying to state the future point of which an action is going to reach, or a future point or time or of which an action is going to attain. Let's look at the example. By next week, she will have been working here for 10 years. By next week, she will have been working here for 10 years. Let's quickly look out if this sentence meets up with the structural criteria of the future perfect continuous tense. Does it have a subject? Yes, it has. By next week is the subject. Does it have we have been? Yes, it has. We have been is here. Does it have verb ending in ing? Yes, it has. Working is the verb that ends in ing. By next week, she will have been working here for 10 years. This sentence is in future perfect continuous tense. Will have been working is a future perfect continuous tense. Moving on, the list of the 12 English tenses. This is the list of the 12 English tenses that we just discussed not quite long ago. First is the present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, past simple tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. Those are the 12 English tenses. Moving on, exercises. These questions was brought from JAMB UTME in 1999. It spans through 2001, 2009, and 2016. The instruction says, pick the appropriate option. Number 1, she dashed to Lagos several times this year. She dashed to Lagos several times this year. A, went. B, has gone. C, had gone. D, is going. She dashed to Lagos several times this year. What's your answer? You answered right. B, has gone is the right answer. She has gone to Lagos several times this year. Number 2, why the children dash the teacher was marking their books. Why the children dash the teacher was marking their books. A, played. B, are playing. C, were playing. D, have played. Why the children dash the teacher was marking their books. What's your answer? You answered right. The answer is C, were playing. While the children were playing, the teacher was marking their books. Moving on. Number 3. By this time next year, I dash my degree. By this time next year, I dash my degree. A, will complete. B, will be completing. C, we have completed. D, have completed. By this time next year, I dash my degree was the answer. You answered right. The answer is C, we have completed. By this time next year, we have completed my degree. These are the answers. What did you score? A quick recap on the lecture so far. Tenses show the time and status, ongoing, completed, repeated, and so on and so forth of an action or event. Tenses show the time and status of an action or event. Classified by time frame. The classification of tenses by time frame, which is the what? The present tense, the past, and future. That's the classification by time frame. Then under the aspects, each class of tenses have 4 aspects. What are the 4 aspects? Simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. So we know that all this time frame you are seeing here, all this classification by time frame has 4 aspects. Present, we have present simple tense. It will have present continuous tense. It will have present perfect tense. It will have present perfect continuous tense. Just like present, the rest has the same aspects. It has 4 aspects each. Thank you for taking this lecture. Do not forget to subscribe and follow for more at Nkwado Augustine across all social media platforms. Drop your questions on the comment section and I will do justice to your questions. Do you have any knowledge gap? Drop it on the comment section. At this point, I'm out.